Does a microphone really matter? Whether you're on the Rode Pod mic, whether you're on a USB mic, whether you're on a headset combo microphone or an XLR USB microphone, do they really matter? And depending on what you're doing, it might surprise you if they really, really do matter. All right, so the first mic I'm going to go to is going to be the SteelSeries Artist Nova Pros. And this is going to be the sound that most people might be actually looking for. They want a headset. They're going to be gaming and doing stuff like that. Uh, but then every once in a while, you want to go do a little podcasting. Then you can use something like this right here, which is, the microphone combo headset. This one here is mainly for your gamers. On console, I say yeah. I mean, something like this might be. I mean, this is pretty much your option for console. Uh, Hopefully, they change that in the future where you can. I mean, they do. I mean, you can use a USB mic on the console now. I'm hoping that they start putting in some audio software for you to remove the background noise. So right now, you do hear me coming through Sonar GG with noise suppression. Now this is without noise suppression. So anything I do, you're going to be able to hear. Again, I can put noise suppression on, and there's nothing here. With noise suppression, though, whenever there is noises, it starts muffling and making your sound a little different. But again, I'm no noise suppression right now. So this right here is $350. So every once in a while you can find it for $299. I'm hoping SteelSeries should be coming out with a new one here pretty soon. Getting rid of this one, coming in with their next one. But again, I'll leave links to all this down below. They are going to be affiliate links. It doesn't hurt you none if you like what you see here. Just go buy it from that link. It's only going to support this channel for me to buy more products and do more reviews. So again, this is your normal gaming headset. Now within Sonar though, what I really do like is you can change how you sound. So if I want to go to walkie-talkie, here's walkie-talkie. If I want to go to, less nasally, so you talk a little nasal like that, it's going to give a little less of it. You have a few things that you can actually choose from to get your balance for your voice. So, but this is what it's going to sound like with, again, a headset like this right here. Okay, so this is the Fifine A8. So it's a USB. You got to tap to mute right as there at the top. You just tap it. I mean, it's a really nice mic. I really did like this microphone. I really still like this microphone. That's why I never sent this one back. So again, no need for an XLR interface. No need for nothing on this right here. So is this plug and play? Let me go ahead. This is with noise suppression on. Now this is with noise suppression off. You can hear everything. USB mics are really, really nice. Something good about this one here is you can use this with your PS5 or an Xbox. And if you're like me and you have some IEMs like these right here, these are actually USB-C, but you can get the IEMs that have the 3.5 and you can plug it into your controller and you can still hear, and then use this for your microphone if this is something that you want, if you are trying to stream your games on Twitch or whatever else. It is multicolor. You can change the color. It's been a while since I've used a microphone, so you can change the color. I leave mine's normally on white. I have a white build here. That's the whole reason why I have the white. Or this blue color here, the cyan. But this is, a USB mic. This is going to be the cheapest one out of all four mics that I'm showing. This one right now, as time of recording on September 9th, 2024, is $47.99. And on my end, it tells me I get an extra 5% off, which would be your tag. So roughly $48 or $49. So just under $50. So, I mean, you can just say $50. So, I mean, really and truly. I mean, $50 mic. It's a really nice mic. So it comes with the stand, comes with the shock mount, comes with the pop filter, comes with everything. So this is what you should expect out of a USB microphone in this caliber here. So again, this was just designed for somebody who just wants to start out and or just really don't care about anything. They just want the look and a functional microphone. This one's really really good. You can plug this into any USB-C source. So your cell phone, for instance, say you're on a tablet that has USB, and say you're doing Teams or you're doing something for your job, you plug this in and you go. So, or your laptop, plug this into your laptop, and now this becomes a better mic for your laptop. You can still use your webcam on your laptop, but this turns into a better microphone for that. So again, use case scenario. Now I've already did a review on this one out here. Fifine did send this one out to me for a review purpose, but my thoughts are my own. But that was for a different video. I do like this microphone right here. This is a very clean microphone. Right now, I'm on the USB part. So, like I was saying a minute ago, whether a laptop, PlayStation, whatever else, you can use this through the USB, and you do have a mic mute. So it's actually a really really nice mic. But the bonus for this one is it is XLR as well. So that's really nice to have the multiple. And being multiple, this one right here is running $79.99 for this one right here. And it has a real clean sound. I think it sounds a lot like the Rode Pod mic. Now, the Rode Pod mic, unless you go get the Rode Pod USB version, the Rode Pod mic is only XLR, where this one is both. And it comes in $20 cheaper than the Rode Pod mic. So, which is a really um, good price. You do have audio um, playback for in your ears you can listen to. But again, on the PlayStation, you have something like this. You have it set up, or the Xbox, and you get you some IEMs. Same thing as the A8 that I just showed by Fifine. Same thing. I think these are really, really good microphones. This one here is it's called a Tank 3, and it is built like a tank. This thing is, I mean, it is strong, it is heavy. So again, this is with noise cancellation. Now this is without noise cancellation. So if and there again, I do have my wife in there getting ready for work, making her little noises. I have no fans or nothing, but any of that will be picked up without a noise cancellation. So on the PlayStation, you'll get a little bit more depending on what type of environment you're in. And that's why I suggest everyone to use Sonar GG, because it just takes that sound just completely out the background. So the last one that's going to be up is going to be the Rode Pod mic. That's the one I'm fixing to do. Actually, first, I'm going to go to the XLR version of this one right here. Again, this is the USB side. This is what it sounds like. I'm going to go ahead and go to the XLR and show you what it sounds like on the XLR. All right, this is the Fifine Tank 3 XLR. So again, no USB, no light, no mute, no nothing works on it through XLR mode. So this is what you should expect for XLR. Again, this microphone is really, really nice because you can start out at USB and then say, okay, hey, I only have X amount of dollars. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Start with something like this that sounds really, really good, and start with USB and then work your way up. Instead of buying something like this and with no XLR support on it, and say, hey, I want to go to XLR. So if you know that you want to get into the XLR and you want to move forward, your sound quality, XLR is the way to go. It is cleaner. So that's going to be one of your buying decisions, is going to be, getting close to that XLR. And of course, anything that's multiple will have, so it has the chance of not having 100% the best sound quality, since it's trying to since they're trying to put 2 different or 3 different things inside one. So like this one here, USB and XLR, instead of focusing just on XLR. So me personally, like this mic here, if they would have made this mic with a preamp built in, I think it would have been so perfect. It would have probably been one of the best mics. I really do like this one though. I do use this one. I want to turn the noise cancellation. So now here's with the noise cancellation turned off. So no background, and I don't use compression. So I just raw. I'm not that into audio. I just want something that's going to work for me and what I do. So of course I want to make YouTube videos. That's what I want to do. But I also play video games. So that's my 2 biggest things that I do. But again, this is the sound through the XLR. And I am on the Focusrite's Vocaster 2. This right here, though, the Ample 1 is really, really nice as well. I do use this one as well. I have another little setup that I use on my laptop, and that's what I use this one here for. I normally plug it up with this mic right here and do some voiceovers for my other YouTube channel. On this channel here, I do use my pod mic. It's just I have 2 of them. It's just which one do I want where. It becomes a little harder. So, but no, this is what it sounds like, which is a real nice, clean sound. Again, no noise suppression on this one. You probably hear if there's any plosives or anything, you can get you a noise. Any one of these right here. I like the little dead cats, nice little furry dead cat. I like those. That's just me though. I like the white and black, but I don't want white here. You do have spit that comes out and everything like that. So, but that's what I like about getting these is because you can just throw these in the washer. Or these little foam ones, yeah, you can rinse them off, but I mean, over a period of time, they're gonna, deteriorate. But you can get a 3 or 4 pack. I either got 3 or 4 pack for like $5 on Amazon. This one right here was like 12, and it's thicker. Again, if I have fan on or anything, it really stops that wind. That's what they're for. So, all right. So next up is going to be the Rode Pod Mic. All right. So now I'm on the Rode Pod Mic. Now this is only XLR. Now, if you wanted to, if you wanted the USB and the XLR, they do have one at Best Buy, Amazon, everywhere else. It's $199 for the Rode Pod Mic USB version, but there is XLR on it. The only thing I like about that one is there's a white version, but $200 for the same. Where'd it go? For the same thing as this. And this right here has them both, and this is only $79. I'm not really trying to sell this. I'm not doing a review on this. I just know the sound quality between this one and this one are on point or on pair with each other. So if the USB one here, I don't think that there's going to be much difference between the two. So again, this is what it sounds like on the XLR part of the Rode Pod Mic, and with noise suppression on. And now here's with noise suppression off. This is what it sounds like. So you might hear my wife walking or something in the background. Don't know. I haven't listened to it yet. I'll go through as I go through editing. But this is what you should expect with your Rode Pod Mic. Again, no USB, it's just XLR, and regardless of this one or the new Rode Pod USB, you need a preamp inline. And again, I'll leave a picture right here what an inline is, but you need that to get 48 volt phantom power to even use it. So that's an additional anywhere between. You can get some cheap ones that you might go through every couple months or a year, might last you whatever, between $40 and $200 for a little preamp. So there's more to it. So now you're turning this $100 mic into a $150 mic. You're almost close to that $200 mic. Look, you can get this right here to start with, or just a USB microphone. Me personally, I think that you should start with something like this right here, even if it's not Fifine, the XLR USB combo. I think this is where it needs to be at. I think XLR does have a cleaner sound than USB, and there's more things you can do, and your hubs, soundboards, different things that you can do with it. That's not digitally. That's done, through an actual machine and not through software. So let me be right back and give you my final thoughts on what I think and how I think everyone should do. So, all in all, it all depends on your use case scenario. Which one of these would I suggest to anybody? Honestly, probably the Rode Pod mic or the Fifine. That's going to be my big one. Out of what I have and everything that I've tested, I've sent so many back. The AM5 was really good by Fifine as well, and it was also USB XLR. I sent it back as well. Just to find a microphone. I mean, when you're living on a budget, I mean, not everyone can afford $400 to $600 on a SM7B, and when I listen to other people's tests, I don't see that big of a difference of any of it. I'll go ahead and put my noise cancellation back on, that way I make sure if I bump anything that there's nothing there. But yeah, like I said, this right here is set up for my other channel that I have. I don't keep the channels or don't talk about each channel on it. But anyways, I have a voice channel, a straight reading channel, and I really like the Fifine. So I use that one instead of the pod mic. I mean, I was using the USB here, the A8 for a while on that channel, and then when Fifine asked me if I wanted to, you know, test this one out when it first come out. I mean, it's a really nice mic. It really is. I like this mic. I like the design of how the yoke is here versus this one here being in. So it keeps your cables cleaner. It's just a single sided yoke on there. I don't know. Again, I'm not trying to upscale it. And paired with this right here, I mean, of course, Fifine paired with itself is nice. It sounded good with the Vocaster 2 as well. But again, you're talking about $50 versus $200 on that Vocaster 2, or this here for $50. Even the Vocaster 1, the Vocaster 2 is this, there's two XLRs, so I can have me and my wife or whatever, or me and a buddy, someone else talking together. And it has two XLR plugins and not just one like right here. I like it, and one of the biggest reasons why I like it and got it was for the instant mute button. Is literally the only reason why I got that Vocaster 2 was for that mute button for like playing DMZ and stuff. Uh, I can hit that mute button right there, and it was over with. Uh, that's what USBs, they had their mute button, but no, all in all, I mean that's what it is. Now let's go back to the headset. Again, I haven't edited none of this. I'm not doing this. Do one edit, do one edit. I haven't went back through and re-listened. This right here, leave these for consoles. Literally, leave these for consoles. If you're on PC, you do not need this. Leave this to consoles and consoles only. And even on console, again, you can buy you a USB like this right here and some IEMs. Again, I'll leave links to everything down below. Now, these IEMs, though, are USB-C. So I use everything USB-C. So on your PlayStation controller or your Xbox controller, you have your 3.5 jack. If my light gets it, so you got your 3.5, and you can get some IEMs that are like that. And what I like about IEMs, they're called in-ear monitoring. That's IEM. But they go in, man, you hear so much more like this, and nothing sits on you don't screw up your hairdo. If you're worried about your hairdo, you don't screw up your hairdo. You don't get headaches. Nothing sitting on top of it. These IEMs are really nice. I didn't go out and spend like
$300. I mean, these things go all the way up to like $1,000. Like, I'm not a singer. A lot of y'all are not singers neither. We're just out here to play video games and do whatever. These right here, I mean, it being inside your ear, I mean, you can just pull it out a little bit and let it hang there if being all the way in your ear is starting to bother you. You know, you just this is how actually I do mine. I don't even put mine all the way in my eardrums. I like to hear a little bit of my surroundings, and boy, I can still hear all my footsteps in Call of Duty. These right here, I mean, I don't know what I was doing without these. And the good thing about the ones I have with the USB is on my cell phone, I can plug them up directly here, and the phone automatically recognizes as an audio device, and it will play through there. So if I'm at the gym or whatever else, even though I have my bone conducting open ears for the gym, or I have my Samsung earbuds for whenever I go to the gym. But no, all in all, does a mic really matter? It does. Mics really do matter. They matter depending on your case scenario. So again, if you're a singer, none of this is going to work. PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, whatever. Actually, you'd have to have the docked, I think, in order to use this with the Switch. So basically, PlayStation and Xbox. USB mics, but at the same time, this is USB. And if, say, you want to go in between. So use a USB for your PlayStation here. And then when you go back to your computer, you have your XLR hub ready to go on your computer. Or you just want to start with something. Again, the Rode Pod mic, USB version that has the USB and XLR both combo, $200? Wow. I would love, man, Rode, if you're watching, or if this gets to you, Rode, I would love for you to send me one and let me pair it up against a $80 mic here and see if it's that much better than an $80 mic. I would really, really like to see that. If you're watching, go ahead and send me the white one. I mean, that's gonna be the one that I would want to do. It'd match my setup better. I need to get me a white boom arm. But no, microphones, they do matter on what you're doing. So again, it depends on what you're doing. If you are just starting out and you're wanting something, don't go buy a very cheap microphone, and don't buy an expensive microphone. You don't need it. So again, all this will be listed down below. All my gear is normally listed down below, but I'll have these up at the top, these four here. They all will be affiliate links. This is a non-sponsored video. No one sponsored nothing. Again, Fifine did send me these two for a while back for two other videos I already did. I just want to mention it just in case anything and I don't get in trouble. But my thoughts are mine alone. And that's how it would be. If anybody wants me to put anything that I'm not going to put in there, then I don't want their products for review. My channel is for honesty and honesty only. Anyways, I'm Thomas with Tomology. I'll catch you on the next one.